Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome into Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris, and I'll be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys. All the likes, comments, and subscribes are awesome, and I think they help my videos fly. So thanks, I appreciate it. This reading is from the 3rd until the 9th. We're going to focus on your past, your present, and your future energy, Cancer, and just see how you're doing and see how your week's going to go. So, we are all set to go for you, and let's do this. All right. In the past, Cancer, you had an unfinished symphony. Your current situation is time for a nap. That is very common for this week. And in the future, you have Observer. So we'll see what's up. In the past, you had the 2 of Wands. Your current situation is King of Wands, 5 of Swords, High Priestess. Trust your intuition. 4 of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. In the future, you have the Tower, and the overall energy for this reading is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, this can sometimes be a Sagittarius. This is my player. This is the hit it and quit it dude in tarot, in my opinion. He rushes in with a whole bunch of passion, and he rides out right away with that same amount of vigor and passion. So, and right away, I get this impression that there's this Knight of Wands, but then there's a King of Wands. So I feel like they're the same person. It's just when he shows in the reading, he shows as this grand person, but in reality, I feel like he is this player, this teenager type mentality. So we will see. We will definitely see what's going on for you, Cancer. Interestingly enough, the Devil's on the bottom of the deck, and I haven't even touched this guy. So could be somebody toxic too, but we'll see. We're going to clarify everything for you. In the past, you have the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is about deciding what you want. There's 2 cards about manifestation. I mean, there's a lot. Magician, there's more than 2, but this is setting your intentions for manifestation. This is thinking about what you want. This is saying, hey, you know, what I'd really like is blah, blah, blah. And you're telling the universe, like, through your imagination, what you want. So I see that you spent some time in the past, sometime before the 3rd, contemplating what you want. And you've done this before because it's an unfinished symphony. That just means playing that tape over and over and over again, of this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. We'll see. So tell me about the 2 of Wands in the past for Cancer. Tell me about the 2 of Wands in the past for Cancer. Judgment. 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Judgment is about an angel calling down to earth and saying, hey, it's time to accept this now. You had a lie that you needed to accept. Maybe about a Queen of Pentacles, somebody that was very nurturing, somebody that really liked to take care. There's some sort of radical acceptance that you had to go through. And because of that lie from the Queen of Pentacles, that's what made you start thinking about, hey, what's next? What's next? What can I do next? And I feel like the lie that you found out, you've been there and done that before. I will tell you with Judgment. Judgment is acceptance, but it's mostly acceptance about yourself. It's acceptance about your part in everything. And through my life experience, even the most awful things that happened to me, I had some part in. I don't like to admit it. Most people don't, but you do have some part in every situation. And it's about accepting your part in it. The unfinished symphony thing, it might not be done with you and this other person. Maybe an earth sign. But we'll see. So I find different people in your current experience. So the King of Wands is somebody who's very confident, very passionate, but like I said, I have the impression that he's really a Knight of Wands, and to you, he's appearing as a king, or he's trying to appear as a king, somebody that's very stable. Maybe even a Virgo, because the Hermit card just came out. So we'll see. Tell me about the King of Wands for Cancer, starting off the week on the 3rd. Tell me about the King of Wands. Page of Wands, Hanged One, High Priestess, you have an idea about how you want to go forward, but you really had to hang upside down to achieve peace and to achieve clarity. And this isn't going as you expected it to. Your intuition's telling you that something's up with this King of Wands. And that's right at the beginning of the week. So then, right after you get the King of Wands, you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is about big conflict. This is arguments that go on for hours with no purpose. Or, you know, however it shows up in your life, but it's conflict. It's big conflict. And it looks like this King of Wands doesn't even want to be a part of it. He doesn't even want to look at the conflict. He doesn't even want to deal with it. He's like, no, there's conflict over there. I just don't want to look that way. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. We get the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. The conflict happens this week because things aren't balanced. There's no working together. But there is passion. There's a lot of passion in your scenario, but not working together. It's not balanced. Your intuition is off the chain in the middle of the week. So High Priestess is here right in the middle. Your intuition's telling you something. And I feel like it's to not take somebody's offer. Let's see what the High Priestess says. What does the High Priestess say for Cancer? The Sun, Eight of Cups. Three of Cups. It's time for me to be happy. It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to celebrate and have fun with my friends. Four of Cups is next. This is about somebody offering you something and you don't want it. So this is towards the end of the week. Tell me about the Four of Cups for Cancer. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Woo! Did somebody hurt you bad? They made you feel like you were stabbed in the back at some point. And that's why you don't want their love. You don't want anybody to offer anything to you. No, I've had that. Thank you so much. I'm really not interested. I got a lot of worry out of that situation. I had to pretend like I was okay when I wasn't. And by not accepting this offer, it's almost like you give yourself an allowance to go forward. So Knight of Pentacles is at the end. Knight of Pentacles can be a person. It's definitely a card for Virgo. But here, you know, with this Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're going towards something, that there's a goal or something that you want to accomplish in your own life, in your own existence. And the Knight of Pentacles says, okay, I'm going to go after my goal one step at a time, one step at a time. Let's find out what it is. The Hermit's here. Five of Swords, Knight of Wands. Now, I mean, you know, looking at it, I didn't know if it was a Virgo or if it was your energy about moving forward. I do feel like it's a Virgo that you have conflict with at the end of the week that might be a player. Knight of Wands. This week's going to be a little bit tough for you with the conflict and everything. You have the Time for a Nap card. I don't know what's going on energetically in the world from the 3rd through the 9th, but a lot of people got this card. So just hang on. It's going to be okay. Your reading honestly isn't bad. It's just trusting your intuition and knowing when, you know, it's time to go. And knowing when it's time to have some fun. And knowing who to let into your life and who not. You do have the Tower in the future sometime beyond the 9th. The Tower's just a big blow-up moment. Sometimes it can be an argument. Sometimes it can just be a revelation. Like, oh my gosh, this is the way things really are. You might be sad over this Tower. I'm going to see. because I'm seeing cards as I shuffle, and sometimes that means that they're for you. Hierophant, 8 of Wands, Temperance, let's do one more. 5 of Wands. You have to learn a new way to do things. You can't consistently do things the same way. The Hierophant's here. It's about learning something new. You have communication about balance that's going to come in, but you just want to fight. Or somebody just wants to fight. 5 of Wands is not the same conflict that you're going to experience from the 3rd through the 9th. From the 3rd through the 9th, you have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is much bigger conflict. I feel like with the balance here, it becomes less. And this blow up, you need to observe this. You need to observe this because you really need to learn that you have to do things differently. Do things differently, and you need to learn how to balance emotion and balance love with the Temperance card. And so when this Tower comes in, it's about learning something new. It's about trying to be more balanced, and you still have a little bit of light conflict down here. You're supposed to observe this and learn from it and move on. So that's what I have for you guys this week. Everybody gets a spirit animal card. You're no exception. And you get the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. I never saw vultures before I moved to Florida, and it's true. Nothing is wasted. They barely ever move. They won't even move if your car is going towards them until the very last minute. They'll sort of kind of walk away, and they're this giant turkey-looking thing. They're really big. Anyway, enough about vultures. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your continued support. If this resonates for you, please drop me a line. Let me know what resonated. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. Also below the video, there's a subscribe button. If you press that one, you'll be notified anytime I upload a new reading or I go live. So I just want to thank you so much. And until next week, I just want to leave you with lots of peace, love, and light. Thank you.